It's Friday, and it's time for video games. Hello, everyone. I'm Jeff Gerstmann. The Summer Game Fest is upon us. The show is going to start in under 20 minutes. I'm going to watch it, and you can watch me watch it, and we'll watch it together, and we'll figure out how it's all going to go. I've got my mic cranked up a little bit here because my voice is trashed. I've had allergies all week. It's been real bad. Been getting real. It's real bad. And so I'm here with a cup of tea that I have getting ready here, and I've been streaming for about 4 hours already. So I got some trail mix over here. That's been nice. And I got the remainder of this Ghost EDC Electric Limeade, which is not great. And now, you know what? It's been okay. It's been okay. So, it is finally upon us. Obviously, Sony had their State of Play last week, and that was kind of kicking open the door on some new announcements and updates and all of that. And now, this is kind of one of the, I guess I would say this is one of the three big shows between this and Xbox. And I guess Ubisoft probably counts in there somewhere as one of the big three, right? They got Assassin's Creed. People seem excited about the new Assassin's Creed. They got that Star Wars game. People love Star Wars. But that's days away. We're here for Keeley's Showcase, the Summer Games Fest, the Summer Game Singular Summer Game Fest. And I don't know what we're going to see. Like Dragon Age. We'll see the update on Pal World. I don't know. Jeff Keighley tried to kind of keep expectations in check when it comes to people saying like, oh my God, are you going to have GTA 6? Are you going to have Kingdom Hearts 4? And he was like, basically just like, no. Kind of trying to set the expectations. Everyone is trying to set expectations for all their streams over these last few years, because otherwise people just run off and get crazy and assume that like this is where Silk Song is going to get a release date or something. Maybe we'll see Alan Wake DLC here. Seems like they've been teasing that a little bit. I believe Capcom said that Monster Hunter Wilds was going to be shown here in some form, which they just showed it at the Sony thing. So I don't know if they've got a second trailer or whatever. We'll see if Kojima shows up. That would be unsurprising, right? But I don't think that dude has a game yet to show. It's sort of a if he wants to take the time to make a trailer and do some stuff and come out and do his little song and dance, like that's cool. But I don't think that gets people any more or less excited about what he's working on. It would be something he would just do because that's the tradition of him and Jeff doing their thing. That leaves a handful of publishers, like what 2K doesn't have an event of their own, right? So would they show, there was talk that they were working on a new Mafia. Does Judas show up here in some form? Does Ken Levine come out on stage? Any of that stuff seems possible for sure. Kojima, if he's in town, I'll put it this way. If Kojima shows up at this thing, then I bet he's also at the Microsoft thing. Because why show up if you're just going to do one thing? I would think he would, do that. Yeah, the Lego Horizon. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to end up being here. I don't know. Maybe that's, Sony. Remember that when Sony plans their State of Play events, they have to they have to leave spots for third parties. You know, they're trying to be good partners to their third parties and make sure that they get a good spot for their game, and so they don't overload it with first party stuff. Not that Sony has enough games ready to be announced to overload much of anything right now. But the Lego Horizon stuff, anytime anyone says Lego Horizon, I go like, oh cool, I could go for another driving game. It does not register with me at all as the other Horizon, which is funny because they do the Hot Wheels stuff with Horizon already, so they wouldn't do, they wouldn't do a Lego Forza Horizon, because they already have that partnership in place. Any Rockstar at all? I don't think so. I don't think that they need to show GTA 6 right now, and when they show their game, they don't need to show it on anyone else's stage. They can just put up a trailer and be like, fucking here it is, you know? So they don't need to jump through the hoops of like, if that would be them doing Keeley a really big favor, you know? Like, hey, here's the biggest game in the world for your thing. But they don't need that. You know, it doesn't necessarily benefit them to do it. I think it's always possible that something like the Max Payne remakes could show up here in some capacity. And so that's technically Rockstar. Maybe we could see something like that. There was the leaked, or the thing in their launcher text implying that Red Dead was coming to the PC. Which I don't think they've announced anywhere else since then. So you know, there's stuff that they have that they could certainly get up on a stage and say if they wanted to do that. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, Red Dead 1, you know what? Announcing that Red Dead 1 is coming to PC seems like the appropriate level of trailer for this thing. So I don't know. You know, like if Remedy's here, they're probably going to show that Alan Wake DLC, and that seems to be what they've been teasing, at least. Yeah, I don't know. I bet we get a Borderlands movie thing here in some capacity. When we think about the definitely sponsored segments, I bet we end up there. It'd be nice to see. Yeah, this would be a fun spot for some new Street Fighter 6 news. That would be cool. But with Evo kind of right around the corner, I don't imagine that they will say too much here because they'll save it for Evo. But yeah, I don't know. I was saying earlier this morning, and this is about kind of the next several days. This isn't about this show in particular. But I think between appointments that were offered to me and appointments that I know were offered to some other outlets as well, I think that there's going to be a good amount of new information about games that have already been announced. I think we'll see some good new announcements as well. I'm excited to see what everyone has to say over these next handful of days. And some of that stuff is stuff that will be in here. Some of that is stuff that they're going to announce on Sunday. And then Ubisoft on Monday as well. There's, like I said, some of this is going to be games that you already know about, and you'll see new updates on them or whatever. But I think just between just the number of game names I've seen been thrown around in a reliable way, and stuff that I know that I either took appointments for or could not get appointments for because you know what? It's just as well. Honestly, I was thinking, I was beating myself up a little bit. Like, man, I waited too long to book appointments. There's stuff that is already booked that I wish that I would have booked something for earlier, but I've just been so fucking busy that I was behind on just about everything. And now I'm like, oh, but if my voice is like this, I might not go at all. And so maybe it's for the best that I didn't book like 30 appointments. But but there's the appointments I booked are for games that I really want to fucking see. So it's frustrating. It's frustrating, but we'll see. I might like I said earlier, I might just focus on the streams and try to save my voice for the live streams and not do the and not go and stand in a room full of people and yell at full volume for 2 days. Or 3 days. I don't know. I'll tell you how, I've been very busy with some professional stuff, some personal stuff. And I did not know at first that this thing was going until Monday. So there were a bunch of companies that were just like, come see us on Monday. And I was like, I'm not going to be there on fucking Monday. Well, this thing's the weekend thing. I was like, oh no, they totally made it a 3-day thing this year. And people are spread out all over the place. I was saying that earlier, that like some of the appointments are in hotels, and it's starting to feel like the Santa Monica E3 where companies are just going to hotels and booking things there and expecting you to come to their hotels instead of being at the actual event that the event space that Keeley is providing. And by providing, I mean like selling to developers or whatever. It's not free or whatever. But yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. This year has been the vibes for this year, if such a thing exists, have been really fucking off. We've had the Sony financial call where they basically said like, yeah, we don't really have. I mean, we got Conquered and we got an unannounced thing. And so they basically made it seem like they don't have much for the rest of this fiscal year, and so it's going to be kind of a quiet year for them. Meanwhile, Microsoft, I think, is really carving out a very unique space in the quiet year department. They've had 2 or 3 of them in a row now, so I don't know. It's a weird situation where, like, at this point, I fully expect Microsoft to announce a bunch of stuff. But how much of that is going to be out this year? How much of it is going to matter in a near term sort of thing? Like, that's kind of weird. And yeah, when we conflate that up or think about that in terms of like this generation of consoles, which I know has been kind of a hot topic lately, it doesn't feel great. Again, having Sony come out and say the PS5 is on the back half of its lifespan, when meanwhile, I think you've got a lot of people out there that are either waiting to upgrade, or have not upgraded yet for whatever reason. People who just got their hands on a PS5 that are now hearing that and being like, what the fuck did I just buy? I think it's just a really strange. It's never been like this. It's never been like this, and you chalk it up to post-pandemic whatever's, and that certainly does play a role, but also lack of price drop. These consoles are still. I was in a Costco yesterday looking for SD cards, like you do, even their like discount price bundles or whatever, like they were still selling PS5s that came with a bonus controller for $530. More and more games have moved to $70. The consoles are expensive. It's all of that stuff, I think, is weighing on everyone's feelings about this console generation, and it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. We're about 4 minutes away, so why don't we switch over? We'll head over to Studio B. Hello. Hi. Let's unmute this for a second, make sure that it's Someone in chat is saying that Xbox Series X is $100 next week, according to a Target ad. That's cool. I know Sony's had some deals right now because they're, wrapped up in their like summer state of play deals or whatever. So I think they're doing some deals on that front as well. But these never really come across as like permanent price cuts. So I don't know, man. It's that stuff just all that stuff just makes it all feel weird, right? I guess I need to do a volume check here because I'm not going to be able to talk loud because my voice is so fucking shot. But we'll put the music back on here. Are you able to hear me clearly? We'll back it down a little bit here. Pretty clear? Okay. I turned up the gain on the mic because I knew I was going to be a little bit quieter, so I just want to make sure I can test it. We'll have to test it again once the show gets underway for real. Let's get some trail mix in before things start, huh? Yeah. You guys like that video game, don't you? You like these video games? You like to get like these wet games? Banana chips. Okay. I've got my drink, my other drink, and my other drink. It don't get no cleaner than that. We're recording. We're ready to go. It's post time, so place your final bets, huh? Throat coat. I can't help but laugh at the name of the tea known as throat coat. Because it makes me say something in the back of my head like, yeah, I'll give you a throat coat. Because my brain is broken. All right, we're just about here. It's very exciting to be just about here. I'm so pissed that I don't feel good. It's just like the 1 week of the year that this shit has to happen. Incredibly frustrating. I can't even do the math man voice because I can do Mr. Glitch, but I can't sit here and go math man. I can't talk in that register. It'll crack too much. Math man. I can't do it. I got to keep it low. We've got to dip it low. All right, 10 seconds. Let's put this back up. People are like super chatting the Game Awards account as if the Game Awards need another $20. It's weird. Like I have the YouTube chat up over here and it's just like, why are you sending money to anyway.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jack Keighley.
Gangster. World. The Undertaker just picked up the Twisty Rockets.
Oh, this is Cocaine speaking.
Take a bump.
Knock, open up the door, it's real. Luna.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer Game Fest 2024. You ready to see some video games?
Yes, I am ready to see some video
We are
games.
so thrilled to be here with you, and this is a showcase of what's next for games live from the YouTube Theater here in LA. Now, if you're watching this show, first of all, welcome. I know everyone around the world is joining us for this special moment. And I know if you watch this show, you don't just play games, you deeply care about this art form and the health of this industry. The good news is that we have a lot of amazing games to show you from creators around the world over the next 2 hours.
That doesn't say anything about the health of the industry. I thought the good news is we're starting a fund for laid off. Like, wait, what are you?
But let's also face it, this has been a tumultuous and difficult year with company layoffs and studio closures, which have disappointed all of us. But there's also something else happening. Our industry is evolving and changing. And thanks to digital distribution, smaller teams and new creators are finding incredible success. Take a look at this list from Game Discover of the top 10 best-selling new games on Steam so far this year. 2 of them are considered, big company games, but the other 8 come from indie, mid-sized teams or solo developers. I look at this list, it's pretty cool, right? And I get inspired that new ideas, new teams, and smaller creators can and will break through. It's a reminder to big companies that they have to treat their developers right, because today there are many paths to sustainability and success.
Yeah, but not if they fucking need health care. Like, what do you, come on, hang on here.
Great.
I like, yes, but also.
And you'll see that reflected in the show today, because over the next 2 hours, we'll have big franchises on stage like Star Wars, Batman, and Harry Potter, but also smaller titles, including a few games made by single individuals and first-time creators that we invited to be part of this show because we think this platform is important as a way to show you new things that you might not even know about. So when you see a game that piques your interest, please wishlist it, or even better, send it to a friend and get them excited.
And get them to wishlist it.
Together can grow the gaming community. And we are going to do
Everyone
that
just wants Steam wish lists now. That has become like the most important thing.
After with even more indie titles. So should we get to the games? All right, it all begins right now. Here's our first announcement.
World premiere.
Hey, look, this is a hot dog guy auditioning for the lead and unannounced action game. Wow.
We see you as more of a sidekick.
Oh, sure, I get that a lot, but check out my range. Okay. Rage! Empathy. Oh, hilarity! This guy! Straight.
Maybe Legos shouldn't talk.
Hey, what game is this anyway?
So Studio Gobo's doing it. All right.
Hey, neat costume. I gotta get me one of those. Ooh, sandwich. Sorry, gotta go.
If you thought Aloy's talking in the regular game was a little much.
An amazing video game lead.
Thunderjaw went mad and is tearing through the valley.
Don't worry, I'll bring it down. This is gonna be fun. Yeah, right in the eye. And cut fire attack.
A lonely hero.
Huh.
Hunting machine.
I thought it would be a similar,
Hello.
like,
I have friends
behind the back
now.
perspective, but I guess at that point it's just that would just be making the same game again. So this is the like generic we're having fun Lego music, you know?
What is this place?
Collecting all the shiny things
Woo, money.
and making a home.
Fun. They had to write fun on the Ferris wheel so that you would know that this is meant to be fun.
Aloy, the Thunderjaw's back.
Oh, right, the Thunderjaw. Ooh, that's a big one. Here we go. Down you go.
The amount of talking from her in this is really funny, considering the criticism of the last Horizon game. Like, it's really funny. Coming to Switch, huh? Coming to everything but Xbox.
Leave it.
Coming to everything but Xbox.
There
Interesting.
you go. Wasn't that fun? That was LEGO
Interesting.
Horizon Adventures, coming out later this year for PlayStation, but also day one on PC and Nintendo Switch. It's a playful, lighthearted story inspired by the world of Horizon, designed with 2-player action in mind, supporting couch and online co-op. All right, now we're going to completely shift the tone to the next game from Torn Banner Studios, the developers behind Chivalry 2. For their next project, they are proud to announce No More Room in Hell 2, the sequel to the 2011 award-winning Source mod. 8 players start separate in the dark, and it's up to you to find your friends and survive with permadeath.
Almost knocked over my
Here
drink.
is the first look.
those Lego games, I think, clean up on the Switch. So, you know, just demographically, I think that makes a ton of sense. Even if they don't know what Horizon is. I think the Horizon fucking robots look really cool in Lego form. So I think that's like a really good idea. But also the game just looks like another Lego game. Language. The idea of throwing a Molotov at zombies and shouting "fuck off" at them, I think is funny. Massive replayable. So it's like, what is it, like one openish world sort of thing then? Kind of the next evolution of a Left 4 Dead game. Is that kind of what they're trying to make there? I did not see No Room in Hell 1, so I don't.
Coming this Halloween. Looks really, really intense. All right, to introduce our next game, please join me in welcoming someone who I've known for over a decade. She's been a huge fan of some of our reveals like Street Fighter 6 a few years ago, and of course Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth last year when she was sitting in the audience. Well, this year she's joining us on stage. We're thrilled to have her with us. Please welcome Curious Joy.
Thank you, Jeff. Hi, everyone. I am so excited to be here at Summer Game Fest. I'm here with you today to share some even more super fun trailers. So let's get straight to another world premiere. This is a highly anticipated game from the beloved franchise.
Premiere.
Let's take a look.
As young witches and wizards, we all dream of soaring through the sky like our favorite heroes. When it comes to Quidditch, we've all wondered, do I have what it takes to be the next Quidditch star?
I am always wondering that.
To beat your toughest opponent?
Did this get announced? Is this?
To keep your composure?
I feel like there's been talk for a while about like this supposed Quidditch game that they were gonna make. Maybe it was just rumors or it was leaks or something.
No challenge is too great. No dream is too big. So ask yourself, do you have what it takes? Do you have the heart of a Quidditch champion?
Magic is in the air. No fucking thanks. Day one on PlayStation Plus.
That's Harry Potter Quidditch Champions launching worldwide on September 3rd for consoles and PC. Now we move from the Potterverse to a brand new world. It hails from a single developer, Gavin Eisenbeis, up in Seattle, who has been making games all by himself for a decade. His last title, Choo Choo Charles, was a fan favorite, and he showed me this next game a few months ago, and I really wanted to debut it here. Get ready to backstab.
I feel like if you're going to bring people out on stage, you need to set up, like, even if it was just a thing on the side that said who this person is, like, I don't know who that was. Like, is she a streamer? Like, you know, the nature of her name makes me assume that she is like a Twitch streamer or something. But, like, you could just say that. You could show the URL. It says, like, hey, here's my URL on Twitch. Like, it does. I think it does them a disservice when you bring them on to be like a guest announcer or something. Okay. All right. Oh, all right. I'm always down to blow up a toilet. I don't know if you know that about me. What? Now I've seen everything. Those fucking koala bears were smoking weed.
That's a fun one, right? And remember, that's all made by one person. Congratulations, Gavin. So glad to have that on stage. All right, next, one of this year's most anticipated games is Star Wars Outlaws, coming out on August 30th from Ubisoft and Lucasfilm Games, the first open-world Star Wars game where you live the life of a scoundrel. On Monday at
those
12 p.m.
bears
Pacific,
were
you'll get
puffing
to see a
ganja.
full gameplay showcase during Ubisoft's Forward event, streaming as part of the continuing Summer Game Fest events. But right now, we've got an exclusive new glimpse at the game, just a small taste of what's to come.
A friend needs a little something stolen.
This game looks really neat. I hope this game is good. Like it looks nice.
We should get moving.
I think I spotted Lando there. So great. And by the way, I'm just noticing everything we're showing you so far, I think is going to be, coming out, this year, Cuff Bus. I'm not quite sure, but it's so cool that there's stuff that we're going to get to play in the next few months here. All right, well, moving back to smaller teams, a few weeks ago, I had a chance to play through this next game, and I have to say, it is really spectacular. Neva comes from Nomada Studio, the creators of the Game Award-winning game Grease. It chronicles the story of Alba.
I would love to see him do a setup. This is like, I got a chance to play this game a few weeks ago, and I got to tell you, it's not for me. But we're going to show it anyway. Grease is the word, the video game. Okay, right, yes. Grease. Grease, 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 Grease. Gree. Yeah, I mean this looks very nice. Like you just kind of want to ask, like, okay, which archetype is this going to fall into? Is this a search action game? Is it more straightforward than that? Yeah, is it more Ori or Limbo? I guess, right? Never.
Trust me, that game is such a true work of art, especially when we get into some of the combat. It is tons of fun to play. And there's much more coming later today in the Devolver Direct, which will air directly after the Day of the Devs on this same stream. So we've got lots more for you. All right, next, it's time for our next game announcement.
Next, it's time for the next announcement. Next.
Study the past if you would define the future.
All are architects of fate, working in these walls of time.
Let us all for death prepare, or on the last great journey fare.
Oh.
Let me not then die ingloriously and without a step.
Yeah, is this going to end up being the next Civ?
Let me first do some great thing that shall be told among men hereafter.
Each of us shall endure this world's life until the end.
Just a final shot. Just Bunch of fucking mushroom clouds.
Names shall not be lost.
It's like, yeah, well, you know, no matter how it starts, they all end the same way.
So it shall be.
So it shall be.
Neat.
Hello, everyone at Summer Game
Fucking A,
Fest.
Sid Meier.
On behalf of the Firaxis team, we are thrilled to finally announce that Civilization 7 is coming day and
Sid, you want to go to LA? Fuck no.
Consoles next year.
Fuck no, I do
In honor
not.
of the amazing team that is
I'll
brought
record
us
something in
this
the lobby, all right?
But we also have to thank you, our incredible fans around the world, for your overwhelming support of this franchise for over 30 years. We can't wait to share more, and we hope you'll join us later this summer for the full reveal of Civilization 7. In the meantime, stay civilized.
It's asking a lot, Sid. It's an election year. I have a hat just like that. Keeps my hair up. It's nice. Is that Goku? Do it. Do the thing. Go Super Saiyan. Oh. Confront Destiny. It sounds like they're confronting Destiny pretty fucking hard. That raid launched this morning. Has anyone beat it yet? Is the world have we gotten the world first on the Destiny raid yet? Or are they still at it? They should show that in the corner. Oh right. Virtual reality. This is just an ad for that fucking game, that one game. Yeah, it is. When people say like, "Oh, Jeff Keighley charges so much for trailer," it's like, well, you know, like yeah, Facebook should pay money to show a trailer for a game that came out last year.
Perhaps humans were fated to build the monoliths, reaching heaven and returning with a gift. Stardust.
Stardust? All right.
Mankind was given more
Cosmic
than
key.
wished for. Not progress, but chaos. Every new height brings a terrible fall.
Our game has weird goop.
Even in the depths of the unknown, like mayflies.
That's fucked up.
We die to live again.
We got motorcycles and monsters with houses on their back. Is that Olaf from Frozen with them? What the fuck is going on?
The smallest creatures show the greatest resilience. Wherever we remain standing, we stand together.
Almost knocked my drink over again.
What does greatness mean for you?
It's so weird to have to like put games into this because I mean you need to, but it's especially when all of them are on different services down there in the corner. It's like, hey man, if you're a Luna subscriber, you could play this. You could do it on our we could buy one of our TVs and you could do it.
Tyranids before. Only these past 2 days. Then there is much to learn. The numbers are endless. I will take you all with me. Brothers, we fight! For Ultima!
Still looks pretty good. That game still looks pretty good.
All right, welcome back to Summer Game Fest. We've got some amazing developer guests joining us throughout the show, and I'm very excited to introduce our first guests. They are legendary creators who are working on a brand new fantasy RPG, Metaphor, slated to launch this October. Please welcome the director and art designer of Persona 3, 4, and 5, Katsura Hoshino and Shikanori Shojima.
It's cool that they're out on stage. Yeah, it's a good point. Sailor says, I love how all these trailers say come back in a month for our real trailer.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
It is a pleasure to be here. My name is Hoshino, and I am the director of Metaphor. It is a pleasure to be here with Mr. Soejima.
このゲームはね、アーキタイプという他のゲームでいうところのジョブですね。その姿に主人公たちが変身して明日の未来のために戦うというとても熱い RPG です。
This game is an RPG in which the party members transform into.
It'd be funny if you just said that. This game is an RPG.
These archetypes allow you to fight against your enemies.
アーキタイプは誰もが持つ不安と向き合うことによって覚醒する力です。すべてのアートワークは
I don't know, you'd be a ninja,
オリジナリティを意識して描いています。
masked dancer, you
そ
know.
の総数は40種類以上にも及び
This looks really cool. I don't know. Every time they've shown this, like it's a really neat looking game.
Archetypes are the embodiment of power born from the will to face your fears and anxieties. We gave it our all to instill each and every archetype.
So, I mean, is this kind of a job system sort of thing then?
Each of their designs. In total, there will be more than 40 types of archetypes available in the game.
40 types of
These
archetypes.
archetypes can gain experience and even evolve. Some of them can evolve into stronger versions.
メタファーはアトラスの RPG、我々が作ってきた RPG のノウハウをすべて
I mean, a persona-styled take on a game like that job system concept or whatever. That could be cool. If your character is flexible enough, yeah, if you can job switch.
So we are pouring all of our acquired expertise into this game to make it as exciting as possible. In fact, we've even brought our latest trailer today, which is centered around the topic of these archetypes. Thank you very much, and we hope you enjoy it.
It is said that we all have inherited heroic virtues deep within us.
Is it? Who is saying that? Cite your sources, sir.
We fight. A great evil flows through this land. You have found a way to wield true magic. Many more protectors and followers will gather to your side. Remind people that the same powers lie dormant within them.
On guard!
You must acquire more archetypes and bring them together.
How's this? Scour! No holding back!
This is not Xbox exclusive, right? It's just they are the lead marketing partner, which is why all the trailers have the Xbox branding. Because they were like, hey, why don't you make a game on one of our systems? That would be cool. We would pay some money for that if you did. You don't have to make it only for us, but you know.
Such an honor to have Hoshino and Shojima with us on stage. Thank you guys, and for that deep look at the archetypes, such stunning visual designs. Now we're going to jump into the Arkhamverse. Batman Arkham Shadow is a MetaQuest 3 exclusive VR game coming later this year. As Batman,
I had such a bad time with the last time they tried to make a VR Batman game.
Look at the story trailer for Batman Arkham Shadow.
Don't do this.
There's a new darkness overtaking Gotham.
There's a new darkness overtaking Gotham. We're gonna hit you with the lyrics to this song and you're gonna get real sad about it.
It's from the fire in the streets, casting shadows of rats on everything that was once good. Fear is their weapon.
Yeah, fear.
But they're not the only ones who can use it.
I saw my parents get killed, and now I fight weird crime people.
The Rat King will stop at nothing to destroy my city.
It's a VR exclusive game, so it gets a good villain like, you know, the Rat King. So what, we get Rat King, Baxter Stockman, like who else, you know, what other villains do we get in here? We get Rocksteady and Bebop, or just...
When the bat falls, the rats rise.
This tag didn't need to be on the end of it. Nah, we're okay.
I am looking forward to heading back to the Arkhamverse. Now,
Bold.
It is time to update fans on a legendary fighting game franchise. And that includes me.
Asuka, 120% Burning Fest is back.
Its first iteration and have been playing each one ever since. So, let's check it out.
Okay. So I wonder if we'll get like a full season 2 reveal here. I mean, they'll probably have to save something for Evo. Okay, awesome. Fucking dope. Fuck yes. Fuck yeah, dude. Holy shit. Yeah. Okay, so just 3. Are they going to hold on to 1 then, or is this the tease for 4? Okay, yeah. Guess what? Hey, by the way, you thought he was dead, but he's got a magic hat. Weird. Fucking Orochi Bison looking ass. Oh, I didn't think we would make it to a full year past the Dragon Meteor invasion, you know? It's been a rough year, but here we are. Fucking Terry Bogard. God damn, that's good. Fucking goddamn, that's good. I wonder if they'll do anything massively different with Bison. Or just kind of bring him back as like, hey man, it's fucking Bison. Like, they've got an opportunity to do whatever they want with the character just because of the nature of the story stuff. But yeah, like I said, like Street Fighter V Bison was weird and different. So I wonder if they just, maybe they go back and they just go like, all right, we made weird Bison already. Let's just make some Bison-ass Bison. We'll give him 2 or 3 weird fucking demon things because he's I don't know, he's disheveled now. So you know he's got some fucking dark shit.
Test of power. I guess we'll see. This will be when the true battle.
Sparking. I'm probably going to play this goddamn game, aren't I? I've been so good about not playing any of the Budokai games for longer than I have to. Because back when those games were coming out, I thought those games were fucking terrible. But god damn it. I just...
No matter what it takes, I need to rescue Gohan. Goku, wait! What?
I need more Dragon Ball in my life.
Now you will suffer my wrath. You are a prison boy. I will show you the true form of autonomy.
Do you ever stop and think about Trunks? Do you ever just stop and just think about when Trunks fucking showed up and the very first time he threw up his fucking gang signs? How fucking ill that was. Do you ever just thinking about how fucking ill Trunks is? Like, fuck, dude.
There you go, Internet. We got your release date for Sparking Zero, October 11th. Now we step into the world of Delta Force Hawk Ops, a free-to-play tactical shooter available to play on all platforms.
Hawk Ops.
Here's a look at their multiplayer FPS extraction mode.
Hawk Ops.
Team, rally up. We've got a new mission. Operation Lightning Strike. The situation at Zero Dam is now very serious, with conflicts escalating between Havoc Corps and Alsara Guard. It's time to take action. Objective: collect and decode the Mandel Brick located at the tourist center at the southeast region. We need to utilize
Hawken? No, there is a fan private server revival of Hawken that is about to happen pretty soon. Though, I mean, weirdly enough, if you want to talk about Hawken news.
Clean the balcony. On your mark. Go, go, go. Clear the area.
Yeah, this is the weird thing where like these guys bought the rights to the name Delta Force or whatever it is. Those games that came out on consoles all those years ago that were never very good. It always just had this real sub Rainbow Six feel to it. But this, I don't know, looks nice.
Prepare for decoding.
Prepare for whatever this objective is.
The drill is over. Operation commences. Good luck.
But that is not all. The game's premium campaign mode, Black Hawk Down, is a reimagining of the original game that is also fully licensed to recreate moments from the award-winning Ridley Scott movie.
Weird.
Here is your world premiere first look at that gameplay.
Yeah, last time we tried a free-to-play multiplayer shooter with a premium campaign, it was fucking Crossfire X. And I bet this only does marginally better than that. If you launch Crossfire X on an Xbox right now, it literally will not let you do anything.
All units prepared for landing.
Even the campaigns cannot be played anymore. It just like bounces you to the store page because they updated the text on the store page to say, yeah, this game's fucking gone, man. Uninstall it, dummy. It's really weird. I'm gonna shoot that building.
And now, I have an update for you on Fatal Fury: City of the Wolves. For real this time.
This one also has Terry Bogard in it. We saw Street Fighter 6 and we've decided to put all of the old games in our game too. Sometimes the music of a Fatal Fury game or a King of Fighters, sometimes it evokes this weird early 90s WCW wrestler entrance theme. And I love it. I love that for me. You should get that looked at. You should see a doctor. I don't know, doesn't Dolby Vision still add a bunch of latency on a lot of screens? I feel like the number one piece of advice I see about Dolby Vision is, oh, disable it, it fucks up your latency. But maybe that's only on some TVs. Weird how back dubstep has been, not just in game trailers or whatever, but just like it's a real like revenge of fucking bro step time right now, and I love it. Fuck these weird puppety oddballs. I'm a dude, and I'm gonna cut them. This is a Neopets roguelike.
Not interested.
I wonder if Valve's game is going to show up here. I don't think it will, but you know, so much of that stuff is leaked. You wonder if it's leaked, you know, it's because they're so close to saying something about it, but Switch and mobile. Sure. Check this shit out. This is Call of Duty, the Gundam skins. Yeah, is this, are they... I mean, they had their whole non-stop press releases last year about all the shit they wanted to do. No, that's not even, yeah. Like bootleg Gundam.
We're back here at Summer Game Fest, and that was a look at Mecha Break with its immersive aerial and ground combat with lightning-fast maneuvers. Next, Jason Blum and his Blumhouse banner have become synonymous with incredible horror films over the years, like Get Out, Megan, and last year's Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, now Blumhouse is entering the video game world in a big way.
That doesn't sound, I mean, I don't know anything about these people, but like, this movie studio wants to make games. Never sounds like a fucking awesome... It's like, who are they partnering with to make the thing? That's what matters.
Dark times await us. Vengeance will take shape.
I cannot sleep.
This is multiple games,
I must not sleep.
by the way.
I am terrified to sleep. And I am scared to death to stay awake.
Don't worry, Viv.
Quite the conundrum.
If any ghosts actually show up, I'll protect you.
Amy?
I'll save you. No
Big
matter
budget
what.
trailer for
Just
like
go
lo-fi horror game. Just seems like a really weird.
The local police department asked me to help with
Like
the
we've
case.
decided there's money in this, and so as a film studio, we've decided to invest in this shit.
Should have some developer mode.
Seems weird.
Dark times await us.
I don't know. Like at some point, all of it's lost on me because I'm just not a big fan of horror, and so. But like, aren't people fucking sick of this stuff yet? I don't necessarily. That's not me saying like I wish it was over or whatever. But like the wave of the horror video game
Please welcome Jason Blum,
just
CEO
feels
and founder
so
of Blumhouse, and Luis
fucking
Blaine, creative lead
overdone.
at Blumhouse Games. Hey guys, so we got ourselves a full slate there. That's incredible. So Jason, tell us a bit about why did you want to get into games like this? What are we doing?
Well, we've been
Hot segment
very,
right
very
now,
busy.
Jeff. Hot segment. Real.
I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for having us. Thank you guys all. Great to hear the fans out there. You'll all be very happy to know we're working at this very minute on the sequel of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's coming. Don't worry.
Oh, thank God.
Anyway, horror is.
Wait, is he? What is he talking about? There have been a bunch of sequels to Five Nights at
More
Freddy's.
and more popular. Our movies are working. It's working on streaming.
Oh, is he talking about the movie?
live
The
events.
movie?
And we
Oh,
wanted to
sure.
try and take our
Fucking who
approach
cares, dude?
to movies and apply it to games. And that's what you see here. We're going to do independent games. We're going to look for creators and give them a platform and encourage these creators to be weird and subversive and find the most effed up, scariest things they can and put them into really cool
Good,
games.
fun games. Like, yes,
Well, they
let
look-
people
they
fucking
look
make
great.
video
It's a
games.
really diverse,
Like,
cool
I can't be
slate.
mad at
Luis,
that,
tell
dude.
us a bit
Go
about-
fucking
we saw
do
a
it.
bunch of games there. What can you tell us about kind of the overall lineup of games?
Well, as you just saw from our slate, our horror games are a lot like Blumhouse movies. They come in many different flavors of fear, which means there's a horror game for everyone. So maybe you're a fan of nostalgic 90s experiences with a bit of a twist, intense first-person shooters, or maybe, Jeff, you just want some bonus murder in your otherwise very cozy farming sim. I think, we as horror fans, we know that there are so many different subgenres to explore, and our independent development partners, they feel the same, and they're just as excited, which means we've got psychological nightmares, we have supernatural scares, we have cosmic horror, and our team has worked really hard to work with global,
We got
creative,
mummies.
talented partners.
We got Frankenstein
Something
and his
for us
monster.
That we
got a ghost that's haunting a
want to-
fucking house, like a chair, like a ghost
As
that lives in
we're
an
working on
evil
indie
chair.
projects, which means that we can take risks. We can
We
be
got
flexible.
a
We
fucking
really
Chuck E.
push the
Cheese
limits
gone
of what's
bad.
possible in scary storytelling, and we're so excited.
Yeah, no, it looks awesome, all the stuff you have there. And I know, we'll get into when games are coming out, but some of these are coming soon, Jason, right? We got a good slate.
Well, yeah, we're on
Making a driving game where you got a skeleton in your passenger seat and you try to drive in the carpool
We
lane.
wanted to start with
Good
not
luck.
just one, but we wanted to start with a few games. So you want to tell us about those?
Yeah, so Fear the Spotlight is our first release coming later this year, and it really hits our mission statement. It's an amazing 90s horror experience. It's got great characters, a compelling narrative. It's also super creepy, and I think people will be big fans of it, even if you're not normally into horror. And quickly, actually, Fear the Spotlight is getting its first trailer as part of the Day of the Dev showcase, so stay tuned after the show.
Directly after. Awesome. Well, I know this is just the start, so we'll probably be seeing you in future years with more from Blumhouse Games. But guys, what do you think of this?
Or you'll get tired of it and bail like companies like yours do all the time.
For being here on Summer Games. Thank you,
I think
guys.
we've decided to shutter our games division to focus on our
Here's the
core
world premiere of
film
a
properties.
brand new Power Rangers game with a retro feel.
It's gonna be like a side-scrolling beat 'em up type thing. Okay. Yes. Yes, it is. That's kind of cool. Oh, wow. Huh. That's really neat. That's really neat. First person punching, like it's like the fucking Goemon game. Yo, 50, I think we got to go this way. This reindeer dog playing the role of Tony Yayo. Yo, 50, I can give you a boost. From the makers of Moose and Squirrel comes
What
Deer
a
and
beautiful
Boy.
game, Deer and Boy, which comes from first-time developer Jason Houdet in Paris, who started that project alone in 2020 during the pandemic and now has a team of 8 helping him realize his vision with financial aid from the French government. And games like that are why we do this show, giving first-time developers a chance to show you what they're working on. All right, next, after a long wait, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is arriving later this year. This is a first-person open-world action RPG from Warhorse Studios. Here is a brand new look.
It's trail mix time.
Best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition. Man proposes, but God disposes. And then boots you right in the balls.
These 2 young
That dude's into it.
I need to find them. One's a smart-ass smith, and the other's a blue-blooded fledgling.
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak?
Gentlemen, praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ.
Our Father, there are many sinners in this world. But in the end,
Oh, it's a
we all
Steam
face
game.
your judgment for what we should have done, but lacked the courage to do.
The last time I ran away, I lost everything. I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
Kiss our asses!
God, is this retribution for my sins?
To the task!
Was the first game trying to be like funny like this? Or is that something new for the sequel?
To the fucking task.
Next, we step into the dark mind of Silent Hill creator Keiichiro Toyama-san. Back in 2021,
Step into
we
the
announced his new
twisted.
game,
Welcome
Slitterhead
to
at the
my
Game
twisted
Awards. We're
mind.
giving you a look at the gameplay from his independent Tokyo-based studio.
Whoa. you clip that flashlight to your vest, it'd be a lot more efficient. You know, you have your hands free. Find yourself a radio or something. The Slitterhead trailer, Slitterhead trailer got posted early, I believe. That's what this is, right? They need to license the song Chicken Head for this. Just have it be Slitterhead. It seems like it would suck to have happen to you. Like, oh, a monster bit me a bunch and ate me. It's bad. I'm not feeling well. Also, I'm on fire. Really weird audio mix on this trailer. This looks fucking janky. This level of jank could only come from the twisted mind behind Silent Hill. I'm a dog. I'm gonna go poop. Hump something. This isn't a real game, is it? This is gonna be like, don't smoke. Vaping is bad for you at the end of it.
That's what I call a dramatic entrance. There's a reason why I'm called Killer Bean. It's because I'm good at what I do. Really. Really. Good. I used to be an assassin for the Shadow Agency. An international organization powerful enough to shape the world.
Okay, sure.
Until they lied to me and tried to kill me. Now, I'm gonna destroy them.
You're the gosh darn idiot who wants to take down the Shadow Agency.
And then, boom, title card from the makers of Mad Hazard.
Before you die.
This looks real dumb, but I don't know, man. Kind of into it. Not necessarily the part where you're a bean, but
They made me who I am, and I will make them pay for it.
looks real dumb. But dumb is not bad. Dumb is just dumb.
Glad you like that one. That was Killer Bean, a third-person roguelike shooter made by another single developer, believe it or not, right here in Los Angeles, Jeff Liu, who previously worked as an animator on movies like The Matrix Reloaded. So fun. It's amazing what can happen in this industry. All right, to introduce their brand new game, please welcome from the Game Bakers, a small independent studio in Montpellier, France, Audrey Laprince and Emmerich Toa.
Hello, Jeff, everyone. I'm very happy to be here. When we created our studio, Emmerich and I, we promised each other to always come up with something new. So after Fury and
Funny if when they cut to the other guy, it goes like, yeah, so, you know, what we did was...
survival climber. When I was a teenager, my dad prepared an expedition.
Just a couple of extreme accents on stage working together.
Come back. And I've always wondered, why do alpinists risk their lives in such extreme conditions? This is something we wanted to explore in Cairn.
Cairn is a game about what it takes to go beyond your limits. You climb a mountain to reach a summit never reached before. And the climbing gameplay is the
If
challenge.
no one's reached this summit before, then why are all these cliffs painted yellow?
It's a face-off between
That's what
you
I want
and
to
the
know.
mountain. And what you're going to see in the trailer is not from cutscenes. It's the actual climbing gameplay. You can see more later today during Day of the Devs, but now let's have a look.
Can we fry an egg up here, or is it too cold? Climbing gameplay is really, just because of how much bad climbing or like generic climbing has been in video games lately. This seems like the sort of thing you have to get your hands on to really get a feel for, like, is that actually interesting or not? Because I think there's probably a way, like, especially if it's your main mechanic, there probably really is a way to do climbing right, but
I'm not meant to be here. I'm a fighter. I'm meant to be in the arena, in combat. But instead, I'm out here in the middle of the woods, running a tea shop. So, what does running a tea shop involve? Well, there's a lot of gardening, and I've had to get used to the pretty unique tea machine they've got here. None of these tasks are all that hard, they just take patience. And I'm not really the patient type, but I'm surviving. Of course, I have to actually serve the tea to our customers. And once that's done, I'll usually check in with Boro, the guy who owns the shop, to see if my help is needed anywhere. And when all the chores are done, sometimes I'll just sit on a bench and do absolutely nothing. It's not fighting, but it's peaceful. And what's weird is that I actually feel good. I'm happy. I can stop running now. I can stop. I can stop. I can stop running. This is good for me. I need to enjoy this. I feel good. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy.
all right.
That was Wonderstop, the announcement of the next game from Davey Redden, the creator of the Stanley Parable. I sense there's a twist coming, as you would expect from him in Ivy Road. Cannot wait to play that. All right, now here's a look at the story trailer for Unknown 9 Awakening, a narrative action-adventure game that tells the story of Haruna, a young woman born with the ability to venture into the fold, a dimension that overlaps our own.
Turn your thoughts inward and focus on your shade.
Oh, right, this thing.
I do. Your progress is impressive lately, Haruna.
These are incredible.
They called themselves the Sahin. 9 among them were chosen and shielded from death.
The Unknown 9. Does this have anything to do with why Vincent is here?
Humanity has lived for eons at the mercy of the 9. It's time we took control of our own destiny.
very nice looking characters, character models and stuff.
Why are you so interested in Vincent, anyhow?
He killed someone I loved.
Remember stepping. Find your target and bridge the gap.
You don't belong here.
You're wrong. This is exactly where I'm meant to be.
I think that looks neat. I don't know.
Vincent found something down there.
Depends on the mechanics, right? But there's aspects of that that.
How about we see the world together?
I finally have something. Something that I want to protect.
Now steal your heart. Adventure starts.
Right, yeah, this thing's out real soon.
Delusion taken form walks into my great hall. Feel honored to fight a legend.
Yeah, that guy fucking rocket jumped.
On guard. To your greatest final chapter.
Oh. Okay then. So it's like Hitman then. You steal masks.
All right, we're back here live for more Summer Game Fest. The first Descendant, powered by Unreal Engine 5, is a next-gen looter shooter with dynamic cooperative gameplay.
Finally, a next-gen looter shooter.
Mechanic. It is finally set for release, and we're very happy here to debut the new trailer and the reveal of the release date.
Like, people have been playing this game, right? I mean, it just seems like a weird choice for a trailer to just be like, check out our sci-fi stuff. Look at this tiny robot. All right. Oh, is this an early access? Okay. I feel like I've seen this before, but I don't know that I have, you know? Like, a lot of stuff that kind of runs together at a certain point. Look at that spooky eyeball.
That looks awesome. The first Descendant will be available across PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. Wishlisted now and prepare for the release on July 2nd.
Wishlisted
And
now.
Please welcome 2 developers whose hit indie game, Among Us, took the world by storm and a couple of game awards. From Inner Sloth, here are Victoria Tran and Forrest Willard.
What's up, gamers?
Can you believe they just let us be on this stage? Like, no chaperones. Like,
I know. Can we announce something totally fake? Do you
like-
think they'll let us do that?
Among Us 2? Among Us 3? 4? Oh, all right. Well, turns out we actually have something very real we wanted to present to you all today. There's been so many great indie games in recent years, but it's also been no secret that it's kind of a rough time in the industry. Some devs don't really get the chance they deserve, so we thought we could help out a little bit. That's why we're excited to announce our side project, Outer Sloth, an indie game fund we made that offers the kind of deals we would have wanted back in our less popular Among E days.
This is our way of saying thank you to our crewmates, players, peers, by helping some games and devs have the funding and freedom needed to ship their games. And then we all get to play them, which was the real plan. I really want games. Outer Sloth is our passion project and dream for a better, more sustainable industry. We are really excited and incredibly nervous to reveal it here and show you the current lineup of games we've managed to fund because of you. And don't worry, Jeff, it has your favorite, a ton of world premieres.
My favorite.
Enjoy!
World premiere. World premiere.
Hi, I'm Ian from ShapeShot, and you may already be playing our first game, Mars First Logistics.
This game is
We are
sick.
Trinket Studios, creators of Battle Chef Brigade, and this is our card battler RPG, Battle Suit Aces.
We are Studio Any%, and we're making the Marsfield Archives, a game about building and exploring connections.
Hi, we're Midnight Munches. We just released a demo for one-button bosses, our boss rush game with a single button to press and a ton of bosses to beat.
Hey, I'm Husband, game director at Huscrofts, and this is Rogue Eclipse, our epic spaceflight action roguelike, where you'll have to customize and master your starfighter, take on merciless armadas, and vanquish a fleet of colossal super destroyers.
Every time a sick-looking space game comes up,
That's very early in development.
Hi, I'm Eka, creative director of Outer Loop Games, makers of Thirsty Suitors and Falcon Age. In our new game, explore the world in an upgradable mech and cook up tasty dishes for local communities. Fight off corpos, discover new dosa recipes, and reunite with your strange loved ones for one last meal. Project Dosa is a game about life, death, love, and food for the soul.
Cool.
Thanks, Victoria and Forrest.
That's an interesting group of
Those all look
games.
Fantastic, and I cannot wait to play them. But all of those amazing indie games aren't the only
Rogue
thing
Eclipse
coming out
looks
of
really
Outer
good,
Sloth.
but I feel like every time there's a really amazing looking
Among Us
space
TV
game,
show?
I go and download it and play it, and it never does it for me. I don't know what it
An
is.
Among Us TV show. Check out this sneak peek.
Oh, they talk, huh? Okay.
Up next, we have Sonic X Shadow Generation.
Ugh. I don't know that they should talk.
A definitive greatest hit collection of 3D and 2D levels from Sonic and Shadow's history. Now it's time for a glimpse of Shadow's
Put it in.
brand new
There's
powers
0
and
levels in
gameplay from a
this.
standalone campaign,
We put the best levels in this
as
game.
well as
The best Sonic
official
levels are in
release date
here.
Announcement.
That's too many hedgehogs.
I'll overcome every obstacle with this power.
Very Xbox demo disc kind of track on this trailer. I like it.
The Year of Shadow, right? A movie coming in December, too. Exciting stuff. All right. In the upcoming online survival game, Dune Awakening from Funcom, there is one small decision that unleashed a chain of events which set the stage for the story the player will experience. Let's find out for the first time what that is.
The only peace I find is a future that never happened. One where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. I created the future until it created me. But I see a narrow way, a path that might have been. What if my mother had obeyed her orders and given birth to a girl? Everything would change. Dr. Yue exposed before his betrayal. A world where my father lives. House Atreides surviving the Battle of Arrakeen. Sardaukar deployed to protect the spice melange. A war of assassins spreading across the planet. Fremen exterminated. No Muad'Dib. No Lisan al-Gaib.
Okay.
No Kwisatz Haderach.
All right.
All of my visions lead to horror. Except for this one. This one leads to you.
What if we made some Dune fan fiction?
More Dune Awakening coming at Gamescom O&L in August. Now it is time to see the announcement of another new game from a brand new development studio. To tell us more about Battle Aces and show you the gameplay, here's David Kim from
I'll say
Uncapped Games.
it's a long segment to not fucking say anything about the thing.
Game for everyone. It's for players that are brand new to RTS as well as RTS veterans. We really want to bring the core fun of RTS to everybody, kind of like how games such as World of Warcraft did for MMOs or Hearthstone did for card games.
You could have said
Battle
Warcraft
Aces
instead of
is
World.
an action-packed army versus army game that has a high emphasis on the strategy. We want to bring this type of very specific RTS fun to players in two major ways. First, we want to amplify both the in and out of game strategizing through unit decks. And what makes unit decks very cool is not only will players be able to define the exact way that they wish to play, but also players will be able to experience an endless possibility of strategies. Second, we want to eliminate the tedious clicks required to play an RTS as much as possible so that players playing this game are experiencing only the fun parts of playing an RTS.
Yeah, eye tracking.
So,
we've done it.
If you want to learn more about Battle Aces, or if you want to sign up for our beta test that's coming up very soon, then please make sure to visit our website at playbattleaces.com. Thank you.
It's not a terrible idea. I mean, the basic idea of like, hey,
All right.
an RTS that normal people can play. You don't have to be all fucking. You don't have to be an APM weirdo. But
At
like,
the Game Awards last year, the finals with
yes,
its unparalleled
Bartman says
destruction
the game feels
back
like it
in
fell
the
out of
world's most
2010.
deadly
Yeah,
game
kind
show.
of.
Now, after dozens of updates and 2 seasons,
How about
we're
I just
unveiling
reinstall
where
Total
contestants will be
Annihilation and we
going
have
in the
ourselves a good
all-new
time.
season starting next week on June 13th. Sharpen your katanas and welcome to Season 3 of the finals.
If they hit that reset button, it can take us anywhere.
Please remember our game exists.
The finals in Kyoto. All right. Please welcome multiple Game Awards winner and a dazzling Game Awards performer, if I do say so myself, Sam Lake from Remedy.
All right, let's see this thing.
I think that's enough. Thank you. Hi. You see, this is now the only way they let me come on stage to tell you something exciting news about Alan Wake 2. Many of you have been posting your Remedy game collection pictures on your shelves with Alan Wake 2 so far digital only, sadly missing.
Yeah,
well,
I was wondering how long it was going to take him to do this.
We are excited to announce physical deluxe editions and physical.
My understanding is that this was kind of always the plan.
For Alan Wake 2 coming this fall. You can lock in your copy starting tomorrow. Next, we promised you some expansion content for Alan Wake 2, right? I'm thrilled to introduce you all to Night Springs. It contains 3 episodes with 3 familiar, fan-favorite, playable characters in mysterious, terrifying, and quirky what-if scenarios. It was a chance for us to really go out there,
That sounds fun. That's
already
conceptually.
did. Night Springs will be playable in less than 24 hours. Tomorrow.
Cool.
Thank you. Now, with this world premiere, I invite you to step into Night Springs.
Night Springs, a special place, a shifting space, existing in a countless number of parallel realities. Different every time we set upon the road that leads us there, and yet always familiar to us in Night Springs.
I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan. You're the only one who can save me. And I will come back for you, my love.
And cut. Sean, I'm really happy.
This is gonna get strange.
I was the only one who could save the writer and the very soul of literature.
Wow.
Something is different.
This looks fucking awesome.
Try the coffee.
I have a shotgun.
Well, I gotta... Wait, that's a real shotgun?
Who can ever truly know how deep the rabbit hole goes in Night Springs?
Awesome.
Through the endless tides of time, they've come to these mythical shores, seeking mastery over death itself. A cruel and beautiful paradise where primal forces clash.
Just don't do it.
Over the islands, demons.
Don't do music dirty like this.
Where ancient mysteries awaken. Where heroes are forged and demons are born. This is Eternum.
That's right. New World Eternum will launch on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on October 15th. And now you can play the game start to finish as a solo player or play co-op and use crossplay as well. If you're watching SGF on TikTok Live right now, you can comment HSR in the chat to claim a special in-game bundle for Honkai Star Rail of Stellar Jade from TikTok Game Rewards. And speaking of Honkai Star Rail, Hoyo vs.
Speaking of Honkai Star Rail,
just concluded its version 2.3 special program a few hours ago. But there's more. A sneak peek at the upcoming expedition featuring a beloved character who is clearly ready for the forthcoming journey with her brand new look.
dude, what was any of that?
Why do people choose?
You're just gonna show a Honkai Star Rail update. Just
It's because they're afraid to wake up from the dream. You see?
whoa. We jumped forward or something. I don't know.
The nightmarish past will disperse and fade away like bubbles in water.
I think this game looks neat, but then I realize what type of game it is and go, oh, I can't. No.
Why do people choose to slumber?
I'm fucking tired, okay?
We will wake from our dreams.
No. Let me go to bed. I have not had a good night's sleep in over a week, lady.
I can't miss out. I'm joining too.
That looked a little soft, I would say. Can I fuck the bear in this game too?
There you have it, the unforgiving
There you have it.
FPS dungeon PvPvE adventure, Dark and Darker, is now live on both Steam and Epic Games Store today. So play it this weekend. All right. Lots of fans are joining us here in person at the YouTube Theater, and we thank you for that. And ahead of the show, 4 lucky fans were upgraded to our VIP section thanks to the Discover Orange Ticket upgrade. With Discover, you don't have to be a VIP to be treated like one. All right, now here's the announcement of the release date for Capcom's upcoming Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess.
Can't even put him in the front row, huh? Okay. Yeah, I'm curious to see what like the minute-to-minute gameplay is there. Like, you know, the concept of protecting the village and all that other stuff. Like, they've been harping on for a while, but man, my voice is fucked. God damn it. All right. Late summer. Okay, that's not that far off.
Well, you's a cutie little corgi, don't you know? Well, you's a naughty little corgi, don't you know? Well, you's a happy little corgi, don't you know? Well, you's a gutsy, feisty puppy, and you know that it ain't easy, don't you know?
This looks even more like Gang Beasts than the other games that felt like they were ripping off Gang Beasts.
Well, you's a cutie little corgi, don't you know? Well, you's a fluffy little kitty, don't you know? Well, you's a crazy party animal, don't you know?
Oh, this is just party animals. Right.
Well, all the crazy party animals, and you know the party's this way, so let's go.
Where is... Oh, here's Skate.
We know you may have heard the stories about the fine people here at MCorp, so we wanted to take this time to dispel any of these completely unfounded rumors and allegations.
They should just
And
put this
reassure
fucking
you
game
that
out.
Things here at MCorp and the city of San Amsterdam have never been better. Things are going great here. We have absolutely nothing to hide from the citizens. Everybody here at M-Corp loves this town. We think this town rules. Why would we hurt a town that rules? I can't stop thinking about how you're saying we're selling the city for scraps. That makes me sick. That makes my whole family sick to their stomachs. My wife hasn't been on the toilet for weeks because of what you're saying about what M-Corp's doing to this town, all those lies. Everyone in M-Corp is really good.
Stop crying, all right? This is business. Look around, pal. This is how businesses are run. Now, you should have known that when you were hired on, okay? Jack, tissues. Come on, pal. Ah! Come on, faster. Let's get those moving.
That's not about this. That's a father and son. That's actually a home issue. We love it here at M-Corp, and we are not going anywhere. We'll be here a long time. Fine. Nobody panic.
I hope that they put some of this into the game, that there is some actual story and fun hook in the game, because some of the
for a new look at Skate from EA.
Some of the cutscenes and stuff
Jeff,
in
how you doing, bud? Oh,
in the Skate games have been great.
really bad stuff's happening out there. They're gonna need a lot of help cleaning that up. That's bad.
They're just going to keep writing fake things on this game about it being pre-alpha or whatever, and then just put it out one day, aren't they? Are you fucking kidding me?
Very exciting that people will finally be able to play Skate on console in the near future. Our next world premiere is an indie sensation from Japan that is adorable, deadly, and has over 25 million players worldwide. That's right, I'm talking about Power World. I mean,
dude,
just look
Skate
at the giant
is
depressant. Cheer up, buddy. It's Summer Game Fest. Now, here is the first major update announcement. A whole new island is coming.
I'm not sure that the big free-to-play, big multiplayer path is the best way for Skate to go. It was probably the only way for Skate to go if they wanted to make one, but I just don't know anymore, man. That all looks like neat stuff for a game that needs more stuff.
That was high on the Steam charts. Congrats to Power World on the new update. Next up, we've got a big announcement from Valorant. Here's Andy Ho and Anar Gilfison from the Valorant dev team. Guys.
Thanks, Jeff. Hey, everyone. Since 2020, we have been fortunate to serve players in their pursuit of what we call the Valorant moment. The big plays and clutches.
Is that where you uninstall?
While all eyes are on you.
We go like, what the fuck am I doing with my life?
Millions of players
all over the world have earned their own Valorant moments on PC. And today, the stage is set to welcome a whole new group of players. Let's take a look.
Target down.
Oh. Eminem looking ass. It's a good question. Was that MC Chris? Hey, man, anything's possible. What do they call this genre? This like subgenre of fucking advertorial hip hop, where it just has this like vague electronic influence, and the songs are always about how I'm gonna fucking fuck shit up, or I'm gonna rise to the top, or I'm gonna do it. It's like the worst shit, dude. Like when you go onto fucking Spotify, they'll occasionally serve me up a playlist that's like, here's your gamer music playlist, and it's always the most embarrassing shit in the world.
Valorant is coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S this year. Our limited beta starts June 14th, and you can sign up right now at beta.playvalorant.com.
We are so excited for your input to make sure that Valorant plays great on console. And we hope to see you soon in the limited beta. But before we go, here's the head of Valorant Studio, Anna Donlin.
Thanks, guys. Hey, everyone. One of my favorite things about Valorant has been seeing the community build the game and the sport right along with us. For the last 4 years, we have been on the most amazing journey, bringing Valorant to players all around the world, most recently to China, where I'm currently at Valorant Masters, one of our largest global tournaments and community celebrations. Seeing the community evolve as new players bring their passion and expression to Valorant has been the biggest joy of the ride so far. And now we are ready and so excited to welcome a whole new group of players onto new platforms. We hope you'll join us, and we can't wait to see where you take us next.
Kind of weird to cut to that and have her basically say the same thing that they just announced. At risk of sounding like an even bigger asshole, I find this shit, this segment of gaming culture, to be maybe the most off-putting shit happening in all of video games. And it's not every esport, it's not every single, like Dota esports doesn't do that to me the same way this does. But I look at this and it just seems fucking embarrassing.
Exciting to have Riot on
I don't
console
know.
with Valorant. Thanks to the team at Riot for sharing that with us here at SGM.
It doesn't feel
Our next
real. It
announcement is a
doesn't
big
like,
deal from our friends at DoorDash.
or it feels like a
5 weeks of
separate
deals
industry.
with Summer of Dash Pass.
You know?
Sign up for Dash Pass now for $0 delivery fees and get 50% off your next DoorDash order. Now, here in the audience, we've got a guy who is normally co-streaming our shows, Yang Ya, who is also an amazing voice actor, who's been in countless games such as Like a Dragon and God of War Ragnarok. Well, next week, Yang is going to be voicing a character in a movie, Inside Out 2, where he plays a fictional video game character, Lance Slashblade. And we've got your exclusive first look. Check this out.
Welcome to your eternal fate.
Lance Slashblade? But he's a video game character. Why is he here?
Yeah, I always thought Riley had a secret crush on him.
I never saw the appeal.
I long to be a hero, but darkness haunts my past.
I'm in 100%.
We were all banished here, deemed unfit, worthless.
Don't you dare say that. You do not deserve to be thrown away.
1 second, Lance. Don't you remember his power move?
I'm coming for you, Riley! Oh, yeah? Watch this! Come on! No one is totally worthless.
But I am a warrior cursed with a feeble attack.
Then you must make your curse your gift.
Shield yourself, my friends, for I shall set you all free!
The #1 gaming monitor brand in the US, Samsung, just released new 2024 monitors for gaming, work, and entertainment. Scan the QR code now to get up to $300.
Hang on, let me get my phone.
When you purchase through
I've got to
June
scan this.
17th, plus a chance to win $5,000 Samsung credit for US residents.
Summer
Shit.
Game Fest 2024! Look at all of you cooped up watching video game announcements. And yes,
QR codes are a
Chicken
scam.
does look a lot like Ken Jeong. And today, Chicken is excited to share a new game that Chicken and Chicken's
Funky
buddies are
Bard
in
2.
called Squad Busters. You fight monsters, collect lots of shiny things, and Chicken has a big role. That's all that matters.
This is like the Cedric the Alexander ad on for mobile games where he says, "You know I love the games."
I mean, cock-a-doodle-doo! Cock-a-doodle-doo!
What's going on? Who are you?
Look at your phone.
This is still happening.
I'm the Chicken.
We're here to make your life more fun.
I'm fine. I drink right out of the carton.
I don't think you know the definition of fun.
Come on, get up. I am butt naked from the waist down, so...
Get out of the f***ing bed, dude.
Get out of the bed.
Tell me about yourself. I think I'm an excellent candidate for the job because...
Your swordplay, tell me about your swordplay.
He is a bridge.
He's one of the most equitable people I've ever met.
So great emotionally.
Also, I pillaged a few villages. I'm not a lawyer,
You want him
okay?
to.
I'm just a
I
lumberjack.
don't think you're qualified to be an accountant, so... Which is why you'll have the job.
Congratulations.
What's the parking like?
There's more where that came from.
Oh, I hope not. Guys, maybe everything isn't a squad.
This is still happening.
Yeah, just relax your bowels, your mind.
I'm bringing out a different story. This time I'm mistaken. For handing you a hardware breaking. I've been wrong. I've been down. Hey, look at these clowns.
You call this a squad?
Pathetic.
Pasta. Jinx. 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 No, you Jinx. You supposed to be a lumberjack? Hey, you wouldn't happen to want to go chop some trees, would you?
I'd be delighted.
I think our job here is done.
Where are you going? You can't leave.
Aye. We ain't never leaving you. Good boy.
Here. That came from inside me.
You want me to shut the door or?
What?
So what was that? $500,000.
All right, please join me in welcoming to the SGF stage
Mobile game
Monster
marketing
Hunter
spends are
series
fucking
producer,
scary, man.
Mr. Ryozo Tujimoto. Ryozo-san.
はい、サンキュージェーン。今日はですね、モンスターハンターワイルズの、最新の映像を持ってまいりました。今回ですね、はですね、後半にですね、完全新規で、今回初お披露目の大型のモンスターも出てきてますので、そちらも注目していただけたらと思います。
Thank you, Jeff. Hello, everyone. We've prepared a very special trailer today for Summer Game Fest. I want everyone to be on the lookout for a very mysterious large monster near the end of the
I just mean to air it. I don't even mean the production cost of making it. Yeah, yeah. I'm sure they spent millions on whatever that was.
こちらの融合を目指して開発を進めております。モンスターハンターワイルズは2025年にプレイステーション5
And I've already forgotten the name of it.
シリーズ XS そして PC で同時発売となります。また今回はですね、プラットフォームの垣根を越えて一緒に遊ぶことができますので、そちらも楽しんでいただけたらと思っています。
As you'll see, we're working to deliver a gaming experience that merges immersion and action. I hope players look forward to playing with their friends across different platforms when the game launches simultaneously in 2025 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
はい、最後になりますが、8月に行われるゲームズコンのオープニングナイトライブ、こちらの方でも新しい映像を持っていきますので、皆さん楽しみにしていただけたらと思っております。またですね、ゲームズコンではですね、初のプレイ
Nice to see it'll all be launching on all platforms at the same time and not like 9 months later on PC.
Lastly, there will be a new trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds at Opening Night Live at Gamescom in August. And our first public hands-on playable demo of Monster Hunter Wilds will also debut at Gamescom. Thank you.
Over there!
Why are you here?
You can't do this alone!
We need to shake them off! Follow me! Yeah! Here it comes!
There's too many of them!
Watch out for that glove!
Oh, I hate that glop.
You got it. Be careful.
Don't glop me.
If we can make it to the rocks, we may lose them.
Glop me, daddy. Let's get glopped. Time to glop.
As I feared, it picked up our scent.
I'll handle it.
Smells like glop.
Thank you.
Don't worry, the hunter is here. Just watch. You'll see what hunting is all about.
It's a fun trailer. I'm excited to play that game.
Thank you, Ryozo-san. We will see you at Gamescom in August. Now, during last year's PlayStation Showcase, the game Phantom Blade Zero from S-Game wowed us all with its blazing fast combat and stylish art. Well, I'm honored to share with you the brand new trailer for the game featuring all real gameplay. Here's our final game of the show, Phantom Blade Zero.
Huh.
up there. Turn back before it's too late.
How does the show closer get chosen for these shows? I imagine that once Keeley has a good idea of what's going to be in and what's not, he probably sits down and tries to just pace it out and go, okay, we want to not have too many things similar next to each other and try to give the show a bit of a flow. I don't think money is, it is entirely possible that money could be involved, but I think if money was involved in choosing the final game, then all of these things would end with fucking Honkai Star Rail or whatever, If the ordering was for sale like that, then the final game would have always been some fucking mobile game. It would be like Ken Jeong out here.
So good. Full demo that media will be playing this weekend, so you'll hear much more about that. And that's going to do it for our Summer Game Fest live show. Thanks to Joy for joining us.
Thank you, Jeff. I had such an amazing time. Happy Summer Game Fest, everyone.
Thanks, Joy. And we have so much more, so stay tuned because Day of the Devs is coming up live right now on the stream, featuring an hour of indie game reveals, including the next game from Cappy, and that's followed by Devolver Direct. Now, keep checking SummerGameFest.com for other event streams this weekend, and we'll see you again live this August 20th in Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember, Day of the Devs starts right now.
Not a great show. I don't know. There was some good stuff in there for sure. But it was enjoyable for sure. But I think if you came in looking for like big fucking hits, but I think that's been something that has been apparent in how this year has been going. I think the Street Fighter stuff looked awesome. And the Alan Wake DLC looks rad as well. I don't think I can do Day of the Devs. I was initially going to talk over Day of the Devs, but I'm too fucked up, man. I'm way too fucked up. So yeah. So I think I'm gonna probably bail out now. Yeah, it's this sucks, dude. This super sucks. Like this tore through my voice real bad. I figured it would do some damage for sure, but this is dramatic, baby. But I will be here unless it just gets worse. I will be here on Sunday for the Xbox thing, which sounds like it could be cool. We'll see. Yeah, it's an interesting mix of games. I think that this Summer Game Fest show, I think, really underscored that it's a weird year. It's a real weird year for real. I could put, if you like, I could just mute myself and hang out for a little bit if you want to watch Day of the Devs. There's a billion other places you could watch it, obviously, but
Summer Game Fest edition. Oh, it's brought.
We love Cappy Games at Day of the Devs. They've been making incredible games for 20 years up in Toronto. You might know them for games like Below or Super Brother Sword and Sorcery. Or maybe
all right, I want to see what Cappy's got, and then
like
I'm gonna go
Might and Magic Flash of Heroes.
try and find some more
if
tea.
you're in the latter, we're very excited to announce their next great puzzle game.
Hi, I'm Eileen from Cappy Games.
And I'm Dan, Cappy's creative director.
We're so thrilled today to be able to give you a first look at what we've been up to at the studio since releasing Grindstone. Introducing Battle Vision Network.
EVN fuses cozy, color-matching puzzle gameplay with deep turn-based tactics.
Cozy, he says.
Fast-paced online battles.
It's a 1v1 puzzle battle in the galaxy's most watched sport.
Battle Vision Network is a spiritual successor to one of Cappy's most beloved classic games, Might and Magic Clash of Heroes.
Right.
BVN reimagines Clash of Heroes' puzzle combat design to center an element that we at Cappy felt was one of its most interesting facets.
Yeah, this the audio on this is popping and stuttering a little bit on my end as well. I think that might just be baked into their interview or something.
With your units. Vertical matches create attackers. Horizontal matches create defenders.
The rapid-fire matches last a couple of minutes. BVN isn't just about dominating the matches. BVN teams spend a season vying for the title of champion, and the player community ultimately decides which team takes the crown.
Choose between multiple teams, bursting with personality and characters, each with its own playstyle and home arena.
When matched with a Ragtags team, that win shapes the stats, outcome, and narrative events of the season for everyone.
Gameplay is simple enough to jump into, but as you rise in the ranks, you'll unlock new units, each with game-changing abilities, and discover endless new tactics and
strategies. All right, everybody. I think I'm going to go for real.
Captains front each team. Captains run the playfield with big personalities and outsized power in the form of tide-turning special abilities.
Cool. Also, it's getting, the audio is really stuttery on that. I don't know if that's on all the broadcasts or what, but anyway, I'll be back Sunday for Xbox and the Call of Duty thing, and we can check it out then. In the meantime, why don't you head over here and see what these folks are up to. I'll give you a hint. They're also watching this. They're also watching this. My voice is so fucked, bro. Anyway, enjoy your gaming.
Enjoy your gaming.
Go install Valorant.